Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of malware analysis and the tool called capa, which provides insights into the capabilities of executables. If you've ever wondered how cybersecurity experts discern what suspicious programs can do, you're in the right place. So, kick things off. Imagine you download a new application. It's essential to know not just what it claims to do, but also what it could do behind the scenes. That's where capa comes in. It's a tool designed to analyze executable files. Think of it as a detective for software, revealing the hidden capabilities of potentially malicious programs. Now, capa can analyze different types of files such as PE, ELF, or .NET modules, and even shellcode. When you run capa against a file, it outputs a series of capabilities. For instance, it might say, hey, this file could be a backdoor or might communicate over HTTP. Quite a revelation, huh? But what does this really mean? Well, let's break down an example. When capa analyzes a file, it generates a report that categorizes its capabilities according to the MITRE ATT&CK framework. I'm talking about tactics and techniques detectives use to understand a threat's behavior. For example, it might flag a file for defense evasion techniques like obfuscated files, or show it has the ability to create services on your machine. These insights can help analysts understand whether that suspicious file is merely annoying or potentially dangerous. Now, here's a fun fact. capa doesn't just rely on static analysis. If you throw a file into a sandbox, capa can analyze how that file behaves in real time. Think of this as sending our suspect for a behavioral evaluation, monitoring not just what they say, but what they actually do. This dual method of analysis really strengthens the insights that professionals can gain. And did you know capa supports various sandbox environments? It's super handy for checking how a file might operate when isolated from the rest of your system. This allows for dynamic capabilities detection, taking the guesswork out of the analysis. So instead of merely stating what a file can do, it observes what it actually does. Another essential feature is the rule system capa uses. This is where it gets particularly interesting for those of you who love playing detective in the coding world. By writing your own rules, analysts can extend capa's capabilities. It's like adding new laws to an already comprehensive legal code, helping to unveil even more about the behavior of executables. Picture this. You're digging through the code of a suspicious program and discover a rule in capa that points out the creation of a TCP socket, a gateway for communication. Suddenly, you're connecting the dots and realizing this may indeed be a backdoor. It's this methodical exploration that empowers analysts with the tools they need to combat cyber threats effectively. As we wrap up, here's a thought. How much should we trust the outputs of such tools? They're incredibly powerful, but like every tool, they have their limitations. For instance, packed files can sometimes obscure capabilities, leading to misleading results. It's a reminder that while we can rely on technology, human analysis remains irreplaceable. Thanks for joining me today as we explored the fascinating capabilities of capa in malware analysis. Remember, being aware of how tools like capa function helps build our collective cybersecurity knowledge. Until next time, keep sharing the insights and stay safe out there.